The Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Guest Co-Host Week continues with Princess Love.
Then, on Girl Chat, funny things to get us in the mood. And what has Jocelyn Hernandez gone a year without?
Oh, honey, it depends.
Could you?
And we give you your cup of shade.
Straight up. Plus, extras, Tanika Ray stops by.
I cannot wait.
The Real is live.
This is our
head over to The Real's Instagram page today. We use the hashtag #GirlChatLive to join in on the convo because we want to hear from y'all. Now, it is Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Takeover Week at The Real, and we are so excited to have our next guest co-host here with us. She's an entertainer, fashion designer, entrepreneur, and also a princess. Give it up for Princess Love, everybody. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you guys.
How does it feel, like, the first time dancing down? And all she was asking, like, should I dance? Should I not?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, do I do the Cabbage Patch?
Yeah, you could have given us all of those moves. Isn't that true, though? You guys, don't you think that when you're at the show, whether you like to dance or not, all of a sudden something gets in you and you just start to...
comes in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It started right when, right?
You were
yeah,
saying the
right.
body roll, so I was like, kind of trying to do that.
You did.
Yeah.
You busted out.
It was working.
And you guys, this is the first time that we got two Asians here at the table.
There you go.
Right here. Princess is half Filipina. Oh, awesome.
Well, I'm actually half of you and half of you.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. See?
I'm like a mixture.
But you have
together.
British? I'm 10% British.
Oh my God.
Oh, you have black?
Yeah, half black and Asian.
All right.
Blasian.
Awesome.
Do you
That
guys
is-
like to be referred to as Blasian? Do you like that?
Well, I'm actually half Filipino.
Okay.
So I just say Filipino and black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Panay pride, baby.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, well, are you ready to keep it 100% live, Girl Chat?
That's
are you ready?
all I know how to do.
Okay, so I have to ask, Princess, did the treatment work? Do you have an update for us?
We're still trying.
Okay.
You know, Ray's made, some lifestyle changes. He stopped smoking, drinking, and I feel like now he's taking it more seriously. So
Okay.
I think with that being said, he's putting it out there that that's what he wants. So I think when the time is right, it'll happen.
Absolutely.
I get that.
Praying for help there.
And for that to be a Ray J, your husband,
Yeah.
for him to give up smoking and drinking, he's serious about
That's
it.
what I was saying.
Yeah, he's
That's what I was saying.
A big statement. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of Love and Hip Hop, our girl Jocelyn Hernandez from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta recently sat down with SiriusXM's Shade 45 for a very revealing interview. When asked about her dating life, Jocelyn claimed she is currently single and that she hasn't had sex with a man in a year and a half. The interviewers expressed disbelief, but Jocelyn stood her ground, saying she's only been intimate with women. Okay, that made more sense. So although Jocelyn is she's not technically energized, but she's still getting some, this got us thinking, how long could you go without having sex? So we asked you guys on social media how long your longest dry spell was, and here's what you guys had to say. Sammy8917 said 3 to 4 weeks. LOL, I don't need to do it every day. Once a week is good enough.
Wow.
LOL. Gen 12, Davis said 11 months and it was torture. Girl, I feel you. I don't know how you did it. And a fan whose username we can't say said 2 months and I've been married for 21 years. Help.
What?
So this, guys, this actually happens a lot more
married for
often than
20
you think. So she is married.
For 21
She's been married for
years.
21 years, but she has not had sex in 2 months.
By
Wait,
choice?
2 months?
She said help, so I'm going to assume
Wait,
that we
that's-
can help.
Sorry, but that's a totally different girl chat topic. That's a separate sign.
Yeah.
That's a sexless
saying
marriage.
that's not doing okay.
Somebody's
Or
getting
he's
some.
getting it somewhere else.
Boom.
Did you hear what Princess said?
What?
Somebody's getting
Somebody's
some.
getting some.
For sure.
Yes.
But I've actually heard about this a lot. Like people that, not just, oh, I just don't want, like sexless marriages, like 2 months without it, which I don't understand because, if it's readily available to you, you sleeping with it in the bed, why are you not getting it? Like,
Well, I mean, the only thing I can think of, well, if because once you have a baby, you may want to, but you just physically can't because your hoo-ha has to heal. So,
but like,
they
say 6 weeks. Not everybody waits 6 weeks.
No, well, if you have a
6
C-section,
weeks? I can't even say it. I'm like, they can't wait 6 weeks.
No.
6 weeks.
If you have a C-section, it's
Then I could get
mandatory.
it in.
No, when you have a C-section, you have to wait longer, honey.
Why?
I had to wait 8 to 10 weeks.
I wanted a
They
C-section.
cut
8 to
your-
10 weeks.
You guys, do you guys know?
Nah, fam.
Do you guys know what happens when you have a C-section? They cut your abs open, and then they literally take everything out, put it on the
my
table.
But your vagina is still intact,
It
right?
is. But as we know, you gotta bump
pelvis
and
still open.
grind, right? And this, you can't move that because it's gonna open it up.
Tim, we
And
talked
it's
about
called
this
pain.
last season. No,
You're
it's
in
called
pain.
No, it's called the starfish. You just assume the position.
Oh my God.
No, okay. I actually have friends that have had babies naturally, not through a C-section. I've actually had friends that have had babies vaginally, not through a C-section, and they did not wait the 6 weeks. And
Okay.
everything went fine for them.
Can we get off the babies for a minute? Because I want to talk about
Sex.
Sometimes you can be in a relationship with somebody, and baby don't have to be the reason why. It could
Why?
be just that you're just turned off by that person. And when you're turned off by a person, especially with females, like somebody famously said, you don't want it. You just don't want it. They could
Why?
be next to you. Because
Sometimes it's not about them. Sometimes it's about you.
but
What about
sometimes
your
you don't want it from them. That's why I think technically, when we say sex, no sex, are we talking about
Nothing?
without objects?
That's what I was gonna say
sex
because
with someone else. We're not talking about we're
then-
not
then-
talking about
then
you
we're
not
not-
yourself.
That's not-
We mean with someone else. That's
I
what
don't
we're
know.
talking about.
I'm talking about if you say no sex, meaning no pleasing,
Thank you.
anything, I could go for a week, meaning 5 days.
How long could you go, Princess? I'm not talking about
Without
with
anything.
nothing.
Does yourself count?
No.
No.
Nothing.
I
Nothing
mean,
at all.
I feel like if I'm not in a relationship, I can go for a really long time. I feel like it's like marinating and getting tighter. So I could. Yeah.
But you're not answering my question,
Preparing for the
Princess.
Can I go for a long time?
Can you go without nothing?
Yeah.
No vibrator? No. How
Yeah.
long?
I've never used a vibrator, but
Oh,
I can probably
Girl,
go.
you are missing out on life. That is something, Brad.
Now we know what to give you, Flora. Thank you for being on The Real Kid. It's been great having you.
But you think you can go how long?
If I'm not in a relationship,
Nothing.
as long as I'm not in a relationship.
But she hasn't ever had anything else, so it doesn't,
Yeah.
I own that I am a very sexual person, and I enjoy
How long
sex.
can you go?
Not without doing nothing. No, it's not happening. I just
Okay.
feel like
How long? Answer the
I
question.
genuinely feel that every day is a good day to have an orgasm. Life is too short to not have one a day. One a day.
What about you, Tam?
Well, I mean, as you guys know, I waited a really long time to have
Yeah.
sex. I waited
But wait,
until I
okay,
was
but
29.
you wasn't doing nothing.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm gonna
You
say.
was-
I
You were a
was
virgin?
doing some things.
Okay, that's all. Okay.
Tam, when you were a teenager, did you read the book like
Hey,
that?
hey, hey,
Are
hey.
you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
No.
Yo, everybody needs to read that book. It's a map to the body.
Nobody knows that.
But
Nobody reads anymore?
I'm trying to understand.
Oh my God.
I read
What
the
is the
book.
question?
How long can you go without
sex?
nothing?
Nothing.
Well, this is what I'm saying, you guys. I gave you my answer. I know you can't believe it, but I had 2 C-sections, so I would say the longest. I didn't enjoy it at all. I wanted it, but I was too tired, and I was healing.
So how long?
it was 8 weeks.
About 8 weeks.
But I pleased my husband.
You know what?
Yeah, because the doctor said no, but the question
That's
is,
what I'm saying.
what did your dentist say?
Well, we will continue to tackle this subject in a later date. So, but if you find yourself without a man, hopefully you have a breakup buddy. A breakup buddy is someone who helps get you through a rough breakup, someone who cheers you up and gives you love and support.
That's
and
right.
a vibrator. And it looks like our girl Mel B has found a great one as she goes through her current divorce. And it's Heidi Klum.
Yeah.
The America's Got Talent judges and friends were spotted out in Malibu together this week, along with their kids, having a great time. Klum has also been in the news recently, having just split up with her man after 3 years. And so, ladies, do you ever have a great breakup buddy? Have you ever had a great...
Yes, I sure have. Actually, when I broke up with Rob Kardashian, my breakup buddy was his sister, Courtney, who had at the time, she had broken up with Scott for a moment. And she was awesome, you guys. She was so much fun. I was definitely more of like the sad one crying at home. And she was like, no, girl, we're going to go out. We're going to hit the clubs in Hollywood and we're going to have so much fun. Aww. And I needed that because we were both going through the same thing, but we dealt with the breakup differently.
How long did it last?
What do you mean?
Like, how long did that...
I'm like, we never got back together, so it lasted forever. But how long did us partying and going out? It was maybe like 4 months.
It'll help. It'll help
Yeah,
a
it did.
lot.
It did. I had a great time. Thank you, Courtney. It was a great time. She was great. So I think that's helpful. But you can't have two people that are both gonna be home depressed crying. That you can't. If the breakup buddy is in the same state as you, just at home crying, we're gonna need somebody to get up and actually be...
Somebody has to take the Ben & Jerry's out of your hands
Exactly.
and get you to dress
And
up.
Courtney was that for me.
You know what? Y'all talk about breakup buddies. It's called that best friend that you've been ignoring, and she been waiting on you until you break up with your boyfriend.
True. To join her misery?
I love her.
Yeah.
That's...
Everybody has one of those.
Yeah.
That is
And
so
you know
true.
you gotta pick up that phone. You ain't talked to them in about 6. Hey, girl.
That's so true.
That is.
I know what
you
you're
told
going
me.
through.
You told me he wasn't no good, girl. Yeah, I know. Yeah, what you been doing? He's like, yeah, that's what that is. It's not no breakup buddy. It's your best friend. And sometimes you need to just call her and just give her a shout out. So y'all know what I'm talking about.
Because they disappear when they're in a relationship.
What about you, Princess? Have you had any?
I mean, well, aside from friends, my breakup buddy usually ends up being like my next boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh, that's true.
You know, honestly, I've rarely been single, so it's like I break up.
You
and
ain't
then
had a vibrator. You ain't been single.
No, it's like the next person I hang out with is usually like my next boyfriend
For
I'm in
a
a long
long term,
relationship
yeah.
with.
But
so.
don't you like when you break up, you usually just want to vent and you want to, talk bad about your ex. How does that work with talking to your new dude?
A dude who wants to date you would be the best to vent to, right?
He's like your best friend.
No, the new guy does not want to hear about the
your
old
ex.
guy.
No.
He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
girl, you no.
Yeah.
So he takes your mind off of it.
Yeah.
I've seen what she's talking about. Guys
So you
who
don't
want to
talk
date
about
you.
You don't talk about it at all.
No,
with your
I don't
dude.
want to talk
Okay.
about. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
So
I just
Ray
wanted to
J
get that
was your
clear.
breakup buddy?
He was. Yeah.
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 And look, I chose right because we're married.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
it.
you chose it. What do you
I do
tell you?
think
Keep
that
it
can
100?
They always say.
He's always been my friend.
Yeah, they always say the best way to get over one guy is to have another. And I actually do think that sometimes
Yeah,
that
but
doesn't
isn't
have
that
to
a
be.
rebound?
Yeah, but the person could make you feel better.
Yes.
Take your mind off your suffering, if you know what I'm saying.
I have to say, family support for me.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, my sister, and my mom, they've always been amazing. I would usually just kind of spend the night at each of their homes, and they just fill me up with so much love that I always just
forget about it.
I forget about it and I move on.
Now, Madame Noir recently wrote an article about funny things that put women in the mood to get freaky with their man. And you won't believe what made the list. Some of the things included getting a really cute outfit.
Yes.
So shopping gets women in the mood, who knew? Double dating with a couple that fights. And, like, getting hit on by another man is another one. I could see the
fight
couple that fights,
Yeah.
and then you leave and you're like, thank God for my man. So, Princess, are there any like unusual things that get you in the mood with your man?
It's funny you say that because I'm actually like, I'm so like conservative when it comes to like having sex with my husband. Like, we have to be in the bed. It has to be nighttime. The lights have to be off.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, if the fan is on, I'm like, can you cut the fan on? Can you cut the fan off? Like,
Why? Really?
If there's like a light on in the house, I'm like, can you cut the light off? Because it's just like, it takes the focus away.
But
You gotta be focused.
Yeah.
Nah, you high maintenance.
Because
with this
I start like
lovemaking.
looking around the room, like looking on the wall. See, like I can't.
But
What?
then sometimes you want to see how good it is.
Yeah.
But you just, you know.
The visual part of it is so high. I want to see
these, like,
facial
when-
expressions.
When the lights, you can
So
still
you've
see.
never-
It's not like pitch black.
You've never-
It just has to be moody.
You've never done it on the floor?
No.
In the closet?
Oh, girl, you got some living to do.
But I do. I've always wanted to do it on a private jet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Private jet.
You want to be bougie. Okay.
The pilot's always like walking to the bathroom, so that's kind of hard.
Okay, but what if you're getting in the mood and it's in the moment and it's right there and you have to move the food off the kitchen table because you can't make it to the bedroom?
Yeah.
What happens?
Well, I have to clean it up after. So I would rather just go to the bed.
You just Windex. No Windex?
I like the bed. It's comfortable.
Okay. So say you are, you know, having a little, I don't know if I can say this, but okay, so you're kissing and you're in the moment and you're downstairs and Ray J gotta carry you all the way upstairs and throw you on the bed to do it. You can't just like, let it go during the day.
What about sex during the day?
He's never picked me up because he
No?
Girl, we need to get you a vibrator.
All right. Well, we asked you, our audience, and here's what you guys said. Mrs. Tardy33 said, when he gets our son ready for bed and cleans up, don't let me come home. And he did that
Acts of
and
service.
cooked. Ooh, drop panties.
Yep. The act of
Yeah,
service,
the
man.
panties will drop.
That is
If your
true.
house is clean, that's not a turn on. You just, yes.
Yes.
This is a weird one.
What?
For me.
What?
If me and Israel get emotional, if either one of us cries,
Ooh, yeah.
oh, it's going down. It's happening. It's going.
Yes.
I love you. I love you too.
I love you too.
I just thank God for you. I thank God for you too. Oh, I thank God for you. And then it just goes all kind of laugh. But if one tear, I mean, it's so weird. It's become so common that at this point, like, we already know if a tear is coming out, we're like.
It's gonna be
gonna
a
happen. We can't watch, like, you know, This Is Us just came back, you guys.
Right.
My favorite show.
Right.
This Is Us. Thank you for giving me a phenomenal sex life. It's just, you'll never see This Is Us the same after this.
Before we get back into girl chat, we heard you, Alicia Jackson 217. You asked, is Fernando our fish still alive?
What?
Yes, he's still alive.
Yes.
He's over there swimming.
He's swimming, his
If
little heart out over
anything
there.
happens to Fernando, we will let you guys know,
Yeah.
but he's well taken care of. He really is.
Yeah, he really
So
is.
Don't worry, but thank you for your concern. Now, we're here with our guest co-host, Princess Love from VH1's Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Let's get back into some more girl chat now. Former NFL star Shannon Sharpe on a recent episode of his Fox Sports 1 Undisputed show caused Twitter to explode after he showed his co-host his unique way of celebrating a victory. Hip Hop Hollywood called Shannon's stunt, quote, the blackest thing ever done on live TV.
That is hilarious.
Now, was this a sharp thing for Shannon to do, you guys?
Yes.
I mean, I think it's diversity. This is what happens when you
Yeah.
put different people of different cultures.
Different
I mean,
backgrounds. Yes.
Jeannie, you introduced us to the Asian dancers. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
I did.
And I don't see that
Foods and
much.
everything, yes. And if I was there with you, Shannon, I'd bring a glass of Boone Strawberry Hill right beside you and just like chug with you. Because that's awesome. I think it's important to meld cultures, just like you said.
Yeah.
Like
You introduced me to fish in the morning.
I just heard your lunch order today. You're actually having a branzino fish. And when I first ordered it, it has the head attached because that's how you typically make it, either in Asia or Italy. And she's like, why the head still attached? I'm like, Lonnie, try it. One season later, that's all she orders for lunch.
It's good
Jimmy
protein.
eats
Good
fish
protein.
for breakfast.
I love
He
protein.
smokes Black and Milds. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's different strokes for different folks.
Well, you know, everybody don't just smoke. Sometimes they use Black and Mild for other things.
Yeah, like
but
Philly blunts. Yeah, I've actually never seen somebody smoke an actual Black and Mild. I've seen them use them. The
You've
paper
never
to
tried
roll.
one?
Yeah.
No.
They come in different flavors.
I know,
I know,
that's
but
why
they
people
don't-
like them to roll.
Yeah, they don't use it for that, you know.
I just got the black cherry one. It was so good.
Really?
The end, the little cinnamon at the end. You know what I'm talking about, like a clove.
Tamara, do you even know what we're talking about?
I don't.
Yeah, we just don't. We ain't gonna even explain it.
Black and mild Philly Dutch, you know, like a Philly blunt.
No.
No, just clutch those
All right.
pearls.
No.
Just don't even worry about it. We got you. Princess,
something
what do
new
you
every
think
day.
about what happened?
I mean, if the man wants to celebrate with a black and mild or cigar, then let him do what he wants. I mean, why does that have to be considered the blackest thing? Like, it's not like he walked out there with a do-rag, a 40, and a paper bag and some fried chicken.
Yeah, that's so stereotypical.
Yeah, that would have been.
And if he
okay.
wanted to do that, let him celebrate how he wants to celebrate.
Yes.
And I think it's safe to say at some point we've all been on Twitter reading tweets from celebrities and wondering, is this for real?
Okay.
Well, today we're putting you to the test to see if you can spot some of your favorite celebs' real tweets over our made-up fakes. It's our ghoulishly fun game, Trick or Treat. All right, okay, here's how it works. Jeannie in the audience will call for a few lucky contestants and we'll show you two possible tweets from a celeb. One is a real tweet from their personal Twitter account, and the other is just a made-up trick. And you have to choose which one is real.
Now, if you guess wrong, you'll see and hear this.
Wrong.
And if you're right, you'll hear and see this.
Oh, yeah!
And you'll go home with $100 cash money, honey. Who wants to play? Jeannie.
I got this. Our first trick-or-tweeter today is from Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's Angela Mackey. Where you at? Okay, so tell me, do you read a lot of celeb tweets?
I do.
Okay, now you gotta pay attention because Adrian's got a good one for you, okay? Is this a trick or tweet?
Okay, bring it on, Adrian.
Okay, Angela, these first tweets are from Issa Rae, creator and star of HBO's Insecure. Love her. Now, did Issa tweet A, I hugged Beyonce tonight and she told my regular face ass that I was beautiful. What else is left?
Okay.
Or did she tweet B, dreamt that Solange and I plotted world domination but didn't let B in on the plan. I have committed dream treason of the highest form.
A is real. A is real.
Okay, audience is gonna help out too. A or B? What do you guys think? Okay, you think, girl, you're not even,
A.
she's ready to go. Angela says A. What do you think, Ade?
Oh, yeah!
Our next trickster is from Monterrey, Mexico. It's Savvy Pauline. Where you at, girl? Okay. All right, I love this. Are you ready to win $100?
Yes, I am.
All right, let's do this. Tam Tam, tell her the tweets.
Okay, this trick or tweet is from John Mayer. Did he tweet A, I like to sing my text messages to my friends and then charge them a fee because I just gave them a free concert. Or did he tweet B, I don't want to talk on the phone, but I'll trade voice notes with you for 90 minutes?
Okay, audience, A or B, what do you think? Help our girl out. Okay, listen.
Oh my God.
Savvy, this is all you, okay? Let's see, what do you think it is?
I'll go with B.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah!
Let me get that for you right here. Yes. Congratulations, Abby. All right. Okay, we're on a roll here. I got $100 left. Let's get our last ghoul or boy up here from Chi-Town, Illinois. Clea Marsh, where you at? Yes. What? Okay, are you ready to trick or tweet?
I am ready.
Okay, Lonnie, give it to her.
All right, this last trick or tweet is from my boy Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes.
Now, did Shaq tweet A, For my birthday, all I wanted was Kobe to bring me 27 pancakes. He did not. His legacy is ruined.
I love it.
Or did he tweet B? Happy birthday, Harry Potter, main character dude.
Audience, what do you think? Help our girl out. Got $100 left. Okay. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with A.
Is it A? You've been tricked. The correct answer was B, but you're still going home with a priceless t-shirt from The Real. Fashion's better anyway. Here we go.
Today's guest got her start as a backup dancer to artists including Aaliyah, the Backstreet Boys, and Brandy. And you may also remember her as the host of Extra from 2005 to 2009. Well, after an 8-year hiatus, she is back and is bringing her extra big personality with her. Please welcome Tanika Ray.
From
yes.
you guys.
Love it.
I'm so in love with your hair.
My natural hair
gosh.
sister, how are you?
I'm doing great. You look amazing.
Thank you.
So good.
Okay, so as we mentioned, you were once a backup dancer.
Oh, I got my groove on in the 90s,
Yes.
okay?
So what was your favorite
Yeah, the
memory?
90s, right?
Or
Yes.
things in his
What was your favorite memory from that career?
It's the golden age of hip-hop and R&B. My favorite was, I danced with everybody from Diddy to Will Smith.
Wow.
My favorite was when I first cut my hair, I did the big chop.
Yes.
In like 98. I was way ahead.
Yeah.
And I was dancing with Diddy.
Okay.
He don't like short hair.
Oh.
He's not into pixie cuts. So in rehearsal, I'm still gigging, getting my groove on. He's
Yeah.
like, we're gonna have to do something with that hair. She's gonna have to get some weave before we go on stage.
Oh, wow.
I was like, okay, well, I did it for me. But it was okay. He was dating J-Lo. And in
Okay.
rehearsal, I was killing it. And J-Lo goes like this. I'm like, oh God, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. I walk over to her, she goes, your hair is really cute. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
I was good after that. But Diddy did put a weave on for the show.
Wow.
It's all good.
You look good any way you have your hair.
Thank
you really do.
Thank
Really
you.
do.
We try.
Now, you call your daughter Nyla your mini-me. Has she picked a bit of your dance moves?
Okay, first of all, I was trying to get her out. She was stuck in my belly, which I think is great. I think she loved being in my womb so much, which I think was awesome.
Yeah.
I was taking Zumba class to try to give birth a little sooner. So she's been dancing since I was still pregnant.
Yes. Yeah.
She, at 2 years old, now I started dance at 3.
Look at her.
Look at her go.
She's very serious about it. You know, I'm telling you, I'm just a photographer. She does this all on her own, Sasquatch, I like to call her, little Sasquatch.
So cute.
So at age 2, she's like, Mommy, dance class. I was like, yes. 'Cause I'm a dance mom in the making, you know this.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Beyonce, do it.
Okay. Now, after 8 years, you're returning to Extra.
Yes.
Why did you leave in the first place? Loved you.
Yeah, Jeannie's been asking me that a couple
Always.
times. You know, balance. I'm a woman that really wants to be content with all of my decisions.
Yeah.
That was a grind. It was before social media. We worked 28 hours a day, 19 days a
Yes.
week. It was nonstop. Jeannie knows.
Yeah, oh,
you were there.
You don't sleep.
You don't
You're
sleep.
up. When the news happens, you're there.
You're there.
Yes.
J-Lo's broke a fingernail. We're there. I don't know why this is all about J-Lo today, but we love you. Because we love you. And I just thought, you know, I might want a boyfriend one day. Or you flake on your friends once and twice. You don't have any more friends.
Yes.
So I really just made an adult decision
Yeah,
to
you
kind
did.
of balance out my life, maybe do some other things. I've directed since then. I've produced since then.
You had a
I had a
baby?
baby since then.
Good for you.